Alrighty. What's going on, guys? Mickey Rob's Banks here. Um, and still have one bar. No bars. One bar. All right, kind of doing the test here to see what's going on with upgrading the streaming system software. Didn't seem to get the internet any better. Had people out to check the internet today, as you guys saw in the community tab. And didn't seem like that did any difference or made any difference. It was showing 92 and a half megabytes per second out of 100. Doesn't seem like that made much of a difference. Scott Jarvie, welcome in. Casey Rhodes, welcome in. Treasure Trolls, welcome in. George Kimball, what's going on? Good to see you guys. We've got some PCGS grading to unbox here. Well, we've already unboxed it, but we have some PCGS grading to reveal here and show a few people what they got going on. Most of the grades worked out pretty well, but PCGS has been a little bit shady lately. And, well, quite a bit shady lately, to be honest with you. I have a coin in this submission that I got back that I would have never sent off to PCGS. Totally unbelievable, this coin. I would never have selected this coin to send it to PCGS for grading because it's a crap coin. In fact, I have another coin here that I selected the coin that I sent in for this person above it. And we'll take a look at the difference here in just a minute. Silver Seth, welcome in. Greg King, welcome in. Native Warrior, what's going on? Bill Gibson, Tallgrass S-Mints. I still haven't got them. Bill Gibson, the Coppell distribution center is shut down. Nothing is moving out of Coppell. Nothing's moving. I have an order from Hero Bullion, an order from SD Bullion. I have an order from the U.S. Mint, and they're all three stuck at the Coppell distribution center because Coppell distribution center is not moving anything. I was at my P.O. box today picking up the slab boxes, and they told me that the mail's sitting in tractor trailers locked up at Coppell and not moving. So I don't know what's going on with that. I should have got those tall grass last Thursday. We're still sitting here Tuesday of the following week and nothing. Nothing. Hey, JJ, what's going on? Chris Brummett, welcome in. So I was hoping to have some brand new unboxings of shipments from Hero Bullion, SD Bullion, US Mint, and PCGS, but the only thing that showed up today was PCGS and the New Zealand Mint. Now, riddle me this. What would you think would get here faster if ordered a week ago? Something from New Zealand or something from the US Mint? Well, New Zealand showed up first, and it showed up in 2 days. Unbelievable. US Mint still haven't got it yet. And it was supposed to be here last Thursday. Anyways, I still can't believe I have one green light out of 5. Cancel. It doesn't seem to have helped me any. Let me see if I can pull up some analytics or some stream health. I can't. It's not giving me any options there. It's not giving me any options there. Let's see. Nope, not showing me nothing. Still showing me one green. Anyways, seems like we're still here, so. It's not giving me any warnings on the stream or anything like that, so. Bub's Delicious, welcome in. Well, it would make sense that Bub's Delicious would show up, and yeah, me, you, and PCGS, we just don't seem to have good luck whatsoever. But I'm going to show you what happened. I sent your hand selected W off, and I got back a W that is not yours. It's not the one I sent off. No question in my mind, because I have another one that's better sitting right here in front of me. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll read the grades off just right quick. And they didn't even give me all 10 grades. They left out a page on the 10th coin for some reason. Lazy, I don't know. But where is the dang paper? Okay. So, out of all the grades for the 10 coins, the grades were MS 65 plus, 65 plus, 64 plus, 66, 64, 66, 63, 65, 65, and 65 plus. Those are the grades of the 10 coins that I sent in. But this coin I did not send in. So, Bubs, I know I sent you an email saying that I had one selected from you, or for you, from an earlier donation. And then when I looked at your a later donation, I found a better one. So we'll just take a look at this one, if it will work out. And this one's raw, ungraded. Let me get my envelope behind it. And you're going to see it has some nicks in the fields, some bag marks. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Don't see anything on the cheeks. Neck looks good. The fields have a few little minor details. Minor bag marks. Take a look at the reverse. This is the one I was going to send until I came across a better one. So this one I think is easy all day MS64. There's a little scratch on that, which might have been why. I think that might be on the flip, though. Yep, it's on the flip. That might have been why I selected a different one, because I saw this one was a 64. I was hoping to get you a 65 or 65 plus, like I did for most of the other people in this submission. but not a bad quarter at all. Come on. Man, it doesn't want to focus, as usual. Okay, anyway. There you go. You can see with the shine that it doesn't have any marks on the face, on the neck, on any of the focal points of the coin. Rodney B, welcome in. Kayla, number one fan, welcome in. Aussie Cobbler, welcome in. Collector Chris, welcome in. See if I missed anybody else. Did say welcome to Jai or Jaji. Silver Shocker, welcome in. Brandon Scott, welcome in. All right, so that was the coin that I passed on sending for Bub's Delicious because I found a better one in a batch from another donation. But this is what they send me back. And I guarantee you, I would have never sent something like this off whatsoever. I would never do that. This thing has some pretty bad scratching above the head. Let's see if we can make this camera focus. Come on, camera. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, you see that big scratch right there under the Rockefeller? It's got a big ugly right there. I can see where maybe somebody might have missed that. It's possible I could have overlooked that. Bag marks next to the tree. Not real possible I would have overlooked both of those. But let's take a look at the obverse, and this will tell you for sure there's no way that this is the coin that I sent. Because it has chafing all over the face. Unlike the first one that I showed you guys. Let's get closer. Looks like he's got stitches in his cheek. What they sent me back is an MN63. That's not a question. But that's not what I sent out. I'm 100% positive of that. Not one of the coins I sent out has marks on the cheek like this. Not one. I know better than that. Come on. Show me the ugly. All right, let's see if we can enhance that. Ugly. Because I take this loop to each coin before I send it off, no matter what. I'm going with NGC from here out because I cannot take the hits that they keep giving me. They'll give me one good favor and then 6 bads, and that's not really working for me. Anyway, it's not really doing me anything with the loop, but nevertheless, you can see that line up this middle, right up the middle of Washington's face. I would have seen that a mile away. Nothing I would have sent off to PCGS. I don't know what they did, how I got this coin. This is not the coin I sent off because, again, I had a better one sitting right next to it than the one that I actually sent off. So, John Scott, welcome in. This is what I end up with. I'm not happy about it. Now, I hand selected all of these West Point minute quarters from each person's wins, and most of them turned out about close to what I figured. I sent in 1 coin for myself. Item number 4. MRB, line number 4. Line number 4. $409.07.267. $409.07.267, matching on the slab. I thought it would be another MS67. Not quite, unfortunately, but MS66. Still not bad. We'll take it. Well, I only got 1 green light as far as the internet, but I'm telling you what, the screen and the clarity of the video looks really great. What do you guys think? I haven't seen it that clear ever. What is going on? Breeze for me, welcome in. Dave Sr., welcome in. David Carlisle, welcome in. Well, it seems like having the computer does add to the stream quality. Getting 1080p here, and it looks good, says Greg King. All right, I don't know what that 1 green light is as far as that goes. I don't know how to check my stream health or anything like that, but maybe I need to figure that out. But what I'm seeing on the screen looking at, it looks fantastic. All right. So, anyways, Greg King, are you here? Greg, you had line number 8 for Greg King. Line number 8, Greg, we had quite a few W's to send off for you. So I had quite a few to pick through. I picked one that looked like it could have been an error. They did not designate it as such. However, we still got you an MS65 early fine. Let me show you here. You'll be able to see it just by the camera. There's a divot in the planchet next to the W. So I was hoping that they might give you a planchet error on top of that. I had one that was similar to it, but I figured this would be the best one to send off, hoping for an error grade for you. But you got a bunch more coming back. So now, Bub's Delicious, I'm going to show you yours again here in a minute because this might be a candidate for an error submission to NGC. And I'll show you why here in a minute. Now, again, this was not your coin. It was not the coin. This is not the coin I sent to PCGS. 100,000%. This is not the coin I sent to PCGS because I would have noticed this on the coin. I would have noticed that it could be an error. Doug Harding, you are number 3. We'll see Doug's 1, 2, 3. Doug, we got you an MS64 plus. Not quite an MS65, but a plus grade isn't bad. Definitely better than an MS64. They do start grading them a little bit more stringent after the first discovery and the early fine, or the first week of discoveries. They do start grading them a little bit more stringently, but a 64 plus is still pretty good. So that's yours, Doug. Yeah, I told you it was going to be at least MS64, so a plus grade isn't bad. I only received one grade lower than 64, and from a coin that I didn't even send. All right, let me show you what I found on this one, Bub's Delicious. If we can see it, there's some kind of spiking going on top of the eyeball. It looks like I don't know if it's a strike through or a, come on. I don't know if it's a strike through or a die chip or what. But above that eyeball, there is something going on that eyebrow. Now, I sent off coins that had obvious strike through the PCGS on the Salt River Bay, and they did not get graded as such. If I can get my other camera up here, I don't know where I might go to get that, but when I do StreamYards, I have my USB microscope hooked up, and I can show it on screen. I just don't know how to do it through YouTube's app. But I will send you an email of a photo of what I'm seeing on this for you, Bub's Delicious. It's definitely got something going on. That's for sure. But it's not the coin that I sent in because I would have noticed that and I would have sent that in for an error because obviously die chip or something going on with it. And B, I wouldn't have sent a coin that had that much tattering on the cheek. Not at all. Camo Coin Hunter, welcome in. Taylor Sizer, what's going on? MTN Bolts, welcome in. All right, so Nerd Analyst, are you in the chat, Nerd? I have not seen Nerd's icon. So I guess we'll wait off on Nerd. Aussie Cobbler, are you here, Aussie Cobbler? Breeze for me is here. Breeze for me, yours is already on your way. It's already on its way to you. Breeze had the second nicest coin, in my opinion, other than mine. And me and Breeze both received MS66 grades. I was hoping for 67s. I thought Breeze might have been a little bit nicer than mine in some aspects, but in other aspects, I thought they were rather equal. And lo and behold, we both got MS66. Looking at mine again, I thought I could get a 67 out of NGC out of mine. Not sure if I could get that out of Breezes, but either way, both very nice coins for finding out of uncirculated rolls. Aussie Cobbler is here. All right, Aussie, we had 2 coins we sent off for you. You have number 5, line number 5, MS64. Early fine. Although that's an awful nice looking MS64. I'm just saying. And I'll back that up here in a minute. I mean, I really don't see anything really detracting from this other than that little tiny spot behind Washington's head right there that you guys can see. That shouldn't have been enough to knock it down to a 64. But nevertheless, we ended up with a 64 on that one. Your other one was line number 10. It's not shown here. You ended up with line number 10. And it got a 65 plus. Almost a 66. Not quite, but a 65 plus. Not bad at all. That's the second highest grade of the entire submission. Again, guys, I look through all of the coins that you have available and I send in the best possible one. And, the grades come back accordingly. They come back, for the most part, they come back right where I grade them. 64 at the minimum and 66 to 67 at the highest. I mean, I'm looking for the highest grade coins. That's what I send off. That's what I see when I send all these in. I see them all as 66s. Breeze, you should have got one sent to the email associated with your PayPal. If you'll check that, it would have came from Pitney Bowes. So Pitney Bowes should have that tracking number for you, and you can track it there. If you can't find it, let me know, and I'll shoot it to you when we get done here. We're not going to be on long. We got nothing pressing going on. So, but this 65 plus has a little spot on it. I mean, nothing different than the 64, really. Not seeing why this gets a 65 plus and this gets a 64. If you ask me, this one here has a better obverse than this one. I mean, I'll take this obverse over this obverse any day. And we got 64. and a 65 plus. Well, I don't know. Anyway, those were the grades you received. I'm happy that you got the 65 plus. That's a really nice grade. Really close to 66, which there's only 100 or 96 and 66, and there's only 5 graded higher. So that's still pretty good. You got one of the nicest 100 Rockefeller W quarters that are known to exist. So that's really, really cool. Really cool. I'm happy. I got my 66. I don't always get a 66, but I'm glad I did get one this time. All right. Who else do we have? So we're looking for a nerd analyst and Shannon Smith. Shannon Smith came in the chat yet? Anybody seen Shannon Smith? Nerd analyst probably had the most W quarters to look through because nerd analyst had quarters from the first early find or the first week of discovery. Shannon Smith is here. Nerd analyst had them from the first week of discovery box, and then again from the early find box. So, but we're going to show Shannon Smith. Shannon Smith, you had line number 9. Line number 9 out of 10. Line number 9. You got an MS65. I still have not got a word on the Salt River Bay W quarters. Line number 9, Shannon Smith, MS65, early fine, Rockefeller W. Very nice piece. I am really good at, selecting these coins for grading. I don't know how I got that coin that I got that they sent me back for Bub's Delicious. I mean, look at all of the grades and then say, how could one of them end up as a 63? It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake on my behalf. It's not something that I pulled out. It's a mistake on their behalf. They got it mixed up with somebody else's submission. Kids, they're grading from home. Kids, threw up or got sick or, peed the bed or something like that. And they jumped up and stuff got mixed around. And when they came back, somebody else's submission ended up in mine and mine ended up in somebody else's. That's all I can say about that because I would have never sent that coin off. Never would I have sent that coin off. I had plenty of time on this one. It was not rushed. There was no pressure whatsoever. I had plenty of time to line this out and show you guys this paperwork here where I showed you each person had each line and where your coin was in line. But one being that far below the rest, not buying it. Not buying it for a second. Native Warrior, I've experienced from last year to this year. So last year to this year, your 66 this year is what your 67 grade would have been last year. Your 65 grade is what your 66 grade would have been last year. And I know that to be certain because NTN Vaults sent me 5 of the nicest San Antonio Mission W quarters I've ever seen in my life. I thought they were 68 pluses, if not 69s, because they were so nice. And I sent them off to PCGS. They were nicer than any of the 68s that were graded last year. I sent them off to PCGS for them, and not one of them got a better grade than 67. They didn't even get a 67 plus. And that right there tells me that after the initial ones come out, they're taking more points off and they're making it more stringent as it goes along. So the first ones they give them a little bit more leniency. After that, it just goes downhill from there. So anything from last year is just, it's, unless it's absolutely flawless, I wouldn't do it. And I mean, and when I say absolutely flawless, I mean it better not have a speck on it. Not a speck of dust, not nothing on it. Because if you send that in, you can expect a grade point lower than what it would have got last year. That's just what we're experiencing right now from PCGS. I'm not a fan of it, and I'm not planning on continuing using PCGS because of that. Because I don't agree with it. I typically, as the years go by, the scale drops, and they make it a little bit more lenient. Maybe not each year, but each 4 or 5 years they drop the scale to where they're a little bit more lenient on their grading. But it seems like they're becoming more and more lenient every year that goes by on these. So I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. All right, the only person that I don't see that hadn't made it in yet is Nerd Analyst. But we'll go ahead and show Nerd Analyst's coins. We'll show Nerd Analyst slabs, and then I'll send them some pictures of them. Nerd Analyst had number 1 and number 2. Again, I had Shannon Smith. You don't need to do anything now. Now I will ship them to you. I just got these back today. So I will ship you your items unless you have something from the Salt River Bay grading that I'm still waiting on, but I don't think that you do. So I'll just send these in. If you want these to be insured at all, then you need to email me and you can add insurance on your package. You donated for a hunt, so that typically costs me $4 for shipping. If you want to upgrade your shipping, you can pay an additional $5, and I can do guaranteed priority mail. If it doesn't show up to you by the guaranteed date, then we get refunded the shipping cost. So that might be a good way to go, and it's insured for a minimum of $100. So for an extra $5, you can upgrade your shipping. If not, I'll just ship it to you as soon as I can. So these are for Nerd Analyst. Nerd Analyst ended up with 2 MS65 Plus. Why do you have to ask that, Bubs Delicious? Why do you want to make this go worse? Oh yeah, the Morgan Dollar submission was even worse. Even worse than the W quarter submission. Yeah, I have no luck sending in anything for Bubs Delicious. Very little luck. Out of everything I sent, I think we've only got one favorable grade. So we've got the 265 pluses for. We got the 265 pluses for Nerd Analyst. I'll reach out to Nerd and we'll get that package hand delivered to him sometime here in the near future. So, Bubs Delicious, the toning on the Morgan silver dollar came back as questionable. I sent out 4 Morgan silver dollars. Out of the 4 Morgan silver dollars, out of the 4, Morgan silver dollars I sent off. 3 of them came back not gradable. That's never happened to me before. I've never had but one Morgan ever come back to me as clean. It was for Bub's Delicious, unfortunately, as well. But I learned from that one, and I made sure that I wasn't going to let that happen again. Now, here's the funny thing. The funny thing is, I sent this submission in the same box as this submission. Okay, this one I sent economy. Economy typically takes 40 days. As of right now, it's taken about 2 months, 60 days to get the economy grading back. Both of them arrived back to me on the same day. The grades came a day apart. Okay, telling me that they rushed it, that they didn't necessarily look at it. But that doesn't make any difference because these are the grades that they gave me. They shouldn't have graded this economy submission this fast. Typically, they put it aside and they don't look at it for a long time. I've had economy submissions here for over 60 days in the past. But they decided they're going to grade it at the same speed as the early fine submission. This doesn't make any sense. And there you go. There's MTN. You know, MTN sends me coins he gets on his own, and we still get the same unfavorable BS from PCGS on his coins. These are not things that, you know, it's not like I got a bunch of people I'm auctioning items off to and they're getting back crappy grades from PCGS. That's not the case. It's just PCGS and their grading. It really is. Now, as always, this is going to be worked out with everybody. However, I don't think I'm going to do this again because not with PCGS. I'm going to give it a shot with NGC and see what the difference is because I just can't have this kind of unfavorable grading coming back my way. And it's not because I'm inexperienced. That's not the case. I may not be a professional coin grader, but I have submitted quite a few coins to PCGS. I do know the difference between a coin that's been cleaned and a coin that hasn't. Now, tone coins can sometimes hide the fact that it might have been cleaned. Sometimes. I've learned that. But as we're about to look, unless they swap some of these out, which I don't think that could be possible, as we're about to find out, you're going to see. Oh, no, they already have MTN. They've already sent me the email that since they became a privately traded company, that their price increase for 2021 is up, and they are drastically increasing their prices across the board. Well, I wouldn't say, I guess maybe not drastically, but they are significantly increasing their grading prices across the board. And they've cut their costs significantly, as you can see. We now get these cardboard boxes instead of the slab boxes. Okay, so this was the only one that did not come back as the details. And these were all pulled from the same BU roll. This is the 1886 Philadelphia Morgan silver dollar. And it came back MS64. I was hoping for a PL. And a better grade than a 64, because that is quite flawless. Very nice Morgan silver dollar. Very frosted. Okay. You can see the cartwheel on this Morgan silver dollar. Cartwheeling for days. This one came back clean. I mean, it's no surprise. I already told you. But it's cartwheeling. That's one of the things you need to look for on a coin that's been cleaned. You also want to look at it up close for micro abrasions. And I did that. I see no signs of micro abrasion on this coin whatsoever. No signs of cleaning that I can tell. It's not polished. It's not overly shiny. It's not, again, clean coins don't cartwheel. Look, it's cartwheeling. Come on. It's cartwheeling on the reverse. Let me check the reverse again for micro abrasions. There's no micro abrasions on this. This is absolutely an original Morgan silver dollar. There's no micro scratching. It's not whizzed. That's original finish on that coin. All day, every day. I'm just telling you. I cannot see why this would get a clean grade. There he is. You see the car wheels? See where that goes? I don't know. So, anyways, that's the same coin I sent off. So at least we're getting the same coins back on this submission. This coin also cartwheels. It also cartwheels. Now, they didn't say this is artificial toning. They did not say this coin was clean. They just called it genuine, not gradable, and they called it questionable toning. Meaning they didn't want to put a grade on it. They did not want to admit that this is real toning, that it could be artificial toning. But look at that thing. Yes, I have too, Native Warrior, and that's a possibility. But in my mind, it's kind of like throwing more money at the same problem. But nevertheless, when you get a ridiculously unfortunate grade across the board, across not one coin, not two coins, not three coins, but four coins, and they rush it and they send it back to you immediately, that right there is question for concern to me. And here's the very last one. And I'm gonna tell you guys what, this was the most flawless Morgan silver dollar I might have ever seen in my life. Look at the cartwheels on this thing. Look at the finish. Look at the fields. This should have been a 67. I wasn't expecting a proof like on this. I wasn't expecting a proof like on it. I was just expecting a high MS. But where on this, where does it show it's been cleaned? What are they seeing? There's no polishing. It's not like it's shiny on the face. The original finish is still on the coin. It's cartwheeling everywhere, everywhere you look at it. This is a fantastically mint state, flawless Morgan silver dollar. I pulled this out of a BU roll, and I've graded others from that BU roll and got better grades. I got better than 66 or better than 64 grades on them. It looked so good, I thought it might have been fake. I thought it might have been fake because it looked so good. It really looked better, and maybe that's what they thought. Maybe they thought, no, it could not possibly be this nice. Could not possibly be this nice. There's no sign of abrasion on this coin whatsoever. Anywhere you look at it, no sign of abrasions. Maybe they thought it's just way too perfect. It couldn't exist. Couldn't exist in this grade. Original, their little cheek mark. I don't know. I don't know, but for for all three of these, if I had one that had cartwheels, if I had one that had cartwheel, look at that thing. Come on, come on, come on. If I had one that had cartwheels out of the three that came back clean, okay. If I had two that had cartwheels out of the three that came back clean or not gradable, meh, maybe. But 3 out of 3 come back like that. Come on, something is up with that. Something is up with that. No, it belongs. The 90 actually. The 80 is Bub's Delicious. The 99 belongs to Tyler Hutton, and the 86. I have to find the paperwork. But yes, that's exactly what it is, Bub's Delicious. I believe it's laziness. I believe they didn't even look at them, to be honest with you. And I believe they just put those grades on them and didn't even look at them. Or they were inexperienced and they didn't know how to grade these coins. But I think that each and every one of these 3 coins are worthy of submission, crack out, and resubmission to NDC. Now, again, that's throwing more money at the same problem, but I cannot see if one of these comes back, not details, it's worth resubmitting. And if all 3 of them come back, then I'll never grade another coin again. I don't know anything about what I'm doing whatsoever. And I know that's not true. I know that's not true. I know that's not true. I know more than most about sending in coins for grading because I sent in so many. So I don't believe that. I have to believe that if all 3 of those went, that at least one, if not all 3, would come back with a grade. The toner, it was ridiculous to begin with. We'll give it that. But the fact that it still had the cartwheeling led me to believe that it was original toner, not fake toning. All right, Mikey, have a good one. Thank you, MTN. I have made it a point to learn as much as I can about grading, and I sent a lot of coins off to PCGS to do that. And I use my fails or my mistakes to learn from. And I really look at and examine the coins when they come back, if there's anything wrong with them, figure out why they were given that grade. And in most cases, I can figure that out. In most cases, I can say, okay, well, this had this here, and I wasn't really sure about that. But with this submission, like, I really can't say I can see how any of these coins got the grade they got, except for the toner that was extremely ridiculously toned. I can't say that's not questionable toning. I thought it was questionable when I sent it off. Although I was assured that it was original and pulled out of an original buy with other coins that didn't look like that. So that's the only one that was questionable in my opinion when I said the PCGS, because I'm not going to let you spend money to send a coin in the PCGS. I didn't even have a coin in this submission. This was just for you guys. Said none of my own coins in it whatsoever. This is only for you guys. I pulled you guys together to get you guys better prices on grading, and for them to stomp all over it like that just is a slap in the face. I mean, really, really is. Yes, you were screwed on both sides. Yes, you got hammered on both ends on that one. And I'm telling you right now that W quarter is not the one that I sent in for you, because I had a better one. I had a better one than the one they sent me back. And I didn't half-ass it, that's for sure. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Have there been times in the past where I may have rushed things? Sure. But not on this submission because I had plenty of time. I had plenty of time. I was able to look at it. I was able to look at it again and then send pictures to everybody before I send them in. And still got crapped on. Aussie. I have the paperwork here somewhere. Let me find it. I wrote it down. But if I sent one in for you, then one of those are yours, and one of those are Desert Rat stackers. So let me find the paperwork. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Yes, you and me both, Bub's Delicious. I really don't have anything else to say about it, except for I don't have any faith in PCGS and their grading ability at this point, to be honest with you. I mean, one could say they're the experts, and it's my ability to judge a coin that is in question here. And that could be true. I could be totally wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Maybe I don't. Although I've got quite a few coins that come back almost exactly what I say they are, and very few that come back looking like this. So I have to believe that it's not on me. Coin Quester, welcome in. All right, Bub's Delicious. We'll chat. Shoot me an email. We'll figure it out. I've already figured it out with Tyler. And we'll figure it out with Aussie Cobbler as well. A couple different ways that I handle this. And one is you can just get a full refund, except for the grading fees. I can't refund your grading fees. Unfortunately, that's not in my wheelhouse, but I can refund what you won the coin for the auction from the auction, for sure. So that's definitely an option. And then, but if we do that, then clearly I'm going to retain the coin here on my side if I give you a full refund. And then there's a third option, and I'll discuss that third option via email. Evil Lenny, welcome back. Good to see you. Spooner, I believe that we already got you covered, but if not, I will be sending out emails. But I think you already got everything. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So we got your first package. We got to get your second package. Okay. So I'll get that to you here in a little bit. Yep, that was for the first auction. We'll get the second one. Now, we do need to do the giveaway for the 1 ounce silver bar for mega auction number 9. So we're going to get that done as well while we're here. That's the reason why I haven't sent out packages yet, because I want to make sure that, well, I sent out some, but I want to make sure that this goes with your package that you're getting for mega auction number 9, part 1 or part 2. So we have the sheet here. This is 37 through 69. And then we have part 1, which is 1 through 37, or 1 through 36. right here. I have to get the random comment picker pulled up. We will be drawing the winner for that. This will go with your packages. Sorry, guys. I woke up. I took a tired kid on Saturday night, woke up with a sick kid Sunday morning, and it was rough. Spent all Sunday taking care of her. And then Monday, taking care of the things I should have taken care of on Sunday. And here we are Tuesday. And I haven't quite caught up yet. But we're not doing an auction this week. I was hoping to do a few items, but mail isn't working right now. I'm not getting any of my packages in, so it's going to be next week before we get back to that. So we'll get this done, and then we'll get everybody's packages out before Christmas, and then we'll do another auction starting next week, and then we'll run that until just after Christmas, and we'll do shipping on that after Christmas. Let's see. We need to go to YouTube, and we need to get the picker that I use, the video I use. Let me copy the URL. Let's get up the random comment picker. We'll get that entered in. Let me scroll back. I have over $800 in star notes, silver certificates, etc. that my dad had, not to mention hundreds of dollars in state quarters I have to go through. Nice, Bubs Delicious. Yeah, I saw you asking in Big T's chat about errors for the state quarters. Looking for an error list. I don't currently have one, but I do know of a few, like the Delaware Spitting Horse, the Arizona Die Chip, the Extra Tree on the Minnesota, a few, but a few of the major ones, but there's quite a few. Yeah, I'm not sure about all of them either. Okay, we're not going to filter duplicate users on this, and there are 66, so I need to add a few more comments to this. So let me fix that real quick. Where is... Well, I think I can do it from here. Just a moment, guys. Sorry about the delay. All right, let me pause this. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Sorry about the dead air. One more comment and we'll be ready to go. All right. No, Casey Rhodes, I haven't. All right. So as I talked to you, Evil Lenny, the Salt River Bay quarter submission is being held up by the one that they said was cleaned. I can't even get in touch with PCGS right now. Every time I call them, they say that there's no more space available in the queue. Try to email them. I emailed them about 1,500 times. I've got no response from them. They're pretty much unreachable at this point. There's no way to get any messages through to them to get them to send the submission back. I was on the phone with them 2 weeks in a row prior to that, each week, giving them the same information saying, send me the submission back no matter what. Even though your coin came back clean, even though it came out of an uncirculated roll. Casey Rhodes wants to make a deal with you on the uncirculated cleaned coin. So you can shoot Casey Rhodes an email, and Casey Rhodes can shoot you an email, and you guys can talk about that. I don't know what he wants to do with you about it, but you guys can figure that out between each other. Okay. All right, Greg. Have a good one. Let me refresh comments. Okay, now we have 73 comments on that video. So that should cover all 69 items on the list. This is for one item only, 1 ounce silver bar. If you want anything in Mega Auction number 9, you got a chance to win this one. It's not filtering duplicate users, so you're going to see the comment is from me, and the winner is auction item number 15. Auction item number 15 went to Lexi. Lexi with only one item, I believe, in the entire auction. Nope, 2 items in the entire auction, 1 in each page. And Lexi wins the 1 ounce silver bar. This is courtesy of my neighbor, Kevin, who's not even part of YouTube or coin collecting or whatnot. He was tipped this, and as you guys can see, this has a ridiculous price tag of $59.99 for a 1 ounce Sunshine Minting silver bar. And it's going to go to Lexi. How about that? So congratulations, Lexi. We're going to add this into your envelope with your item from the auction. We're going to write it on the package so I know where it came from. Neptune Red. What is Neptune Red talking about? Yeah, we're going to say we don't do religion or politics here on the channel, just as an FYI. It's not something I want to get into. Just politics with PCGS and coins and NGC, and that's enough as it is. Jackpot giveaway, mega number 9. Now, we do have a few other things. We have to figure out who's getting stickers. We still have the newest limited edition holographic sticker. We're going to give away 10 of those in addition to that. So we're going to draw 10 more numbers for the limited edition sticker that are going to go along with mega auction number 9. So if you have an item, you have a chance to win one. We did already give some away free for the 50 likes giveaway and the end of stream. So you did have a chance. It was not no purchase necessary. You did have a chance to win those already. Just don't have a chance to win one tonight. And at the same time, you don't have to purchase anything tonight because it's already been done. So we are not going to filter duplicate users again because I made all the comments on this. We should still be at 73. We're going to pull another number here. Auction item number 7 was Rodney B. So Rodney B is going to get a sticker on this one. We have 9 more stickers left to give out. From auction number 9, mega auction number 9. Item number 6 was CD Rajan. Sticker. All right. We're going to pick another winner. $53. Number 53 was TR. Already sent TR's package out, but we'll get that to TR on the next one. Or I'll send it with a stamp. No worries. Item number 39. 39 was C. Spooner. You can't win twice on the same auction item number, but you can win on multiple auction item numbers, if that makes sense. So we have 1, 2, 3 stickers given away. 4 stickers. 5 stickers given away already. We have 5 more to go, minus number 11. So we have 4 more to go, and that one went to Henry. So we have 4 more to pick. Number 26 went to Rita. Three more to go. Number 34. 34 was Dave Sr. Dave Sr., congrats. 1 win in the auction. 2 more to go. Number 60. Number 60 was Dang It Sharp Eye for coins. Number 49. C. Spooner. You got another one? And we're going to do one more, which I think is 1 over. I'll count them up here in a second. Number 4. Number 4 is C. Spooner. So, C. Spooner, you got 3 stickers coming. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 given away. We're going to do one more for good measure. Just because. Number 42. Number 42. Don't say it again. Don't say it again. C. Spooner. So C. Spooner's getting 4 stickers, all on different auction item numbers. That is a possibility. Happens sometimes when you have multiples across 2 different nights in the auction. So, yes, we can do that. I can give you a pin instead. Let me find out where it would be easier for me to write that. C. Spooner. Okay. So we're going to go. That was Rita. Spooner. Ronnie B. Spooner. Okay. So let me cross that off and let me write pin. Okay. So I got you in for that, Spooner. Yeah, you did win a lot of auctions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 items out of 69. So not bad. And if you want to do something else with your extras, you can just shoot me an email. I'm glad to add them to somebody else's wallet, or you can put them in the end of stream, or there's a few different things you can do with them if you don't need all of them. I'll be glad to help you give them out to other people if you want. Or you can take them and you can give them out on your own. Yes. Breeze. I believe I sent one of your packages already, but I'll double check on that. All right. Anyways, so when we do the box battle on the 16th, me and Sacaplata, if I lose, I will be doing this 1 ounce Merry Christmas silver bar as the end of stream free giveaway. Don't know what Sacaplata is going to give away if he loses for the end of stream, but that's what we're going to work out. Whoever loses will be sponsoring the end of stream giveaway. We will be doing alternating likes. So if I get 50 likes, I'll be doing a 50 likes giveaway. Or if we get 50 likes, I'll be doing the 50 likes giveaway. If we get 100 likes, then it'll go to Soccer Plata. We go to 150 likes, it'll go back to me. We'll be going back and forth as far as likes giveaways. And then because we're doing a box battle, I did put in the preview that we're going to be opening rolls for chat. I'm going to be doing sponsoring roles for chat. So I'll pull a name, and if we get a find in the roll, then we'll give a prize to that person. It won't be not necessarily what we find in the roll, but it'll be a prize to the person who sponsored the roll, per se. So if we get a couple NIFCs, you might get a war nickel or a dime. If we get silver, I'll match it. Stuff like that, because we have to keep the coins that we find in the rolls for points. And then typically we give away the finds at the end of the stream as well. So we kind of throw that into the end of the stream. So we'll see how it goes. We haven't nailed all of that information down yet, but we will get all that nailed down before we start the stream. But it's going to be an amazing box battle, and it's pretty much all giveaway. There's going to be no donations taken. It's just going to be a box battle and giveaways. We're just going to be giving stuff away. So that's typically how it goes. Typically, we also receive super chats, and the more super chats we receive, the bigger the prizes get as we go. So typically, we get 70% of the super chat. So for a $10 super chat, you get a 90% thrown into the end of stream, something like that. We just go with it, go with the flow, kind of like that. Last year was really incredible. A lot of super chats came in, and there was a literal bag of silver by the end of the stream to give away. So hope you guys make it in for that. There should be plenty of time for you guys to get in at some point. I've already released my comment video. Sent the video for Saka Plata to release. He should be releasing it soon as well on his channel. He'll be using his video for his comment picker. I'll be using mine for my comment picker, etc., etc. So I hope you guys. I hope the stream. I see the stream held up all night. I don't know if you guys experienced any lag whatsoever. I didn't. I think that it came in really well. It seems like the camera's in really good condition. It's showing really high detail. Seems like we're in high definition. So I think that the lag is gone. I don't think we're dealing with any lag anymore. So, but you guys let me know in the comments afterwards or whatever. Just let me know what you guys are seeing. But I am planning an auction before Wednesday. I'm planning on doing my typical Monday night auction. We're going to start mega auction number 10 on Monday night. Saka Plata is going to be doing a Tuesday night stream as he usually does. And then we're going to be doing the Wednesday night box battle. So it's going to be 3 nights in a row of amazing streams between me and Saka Plata. So hope you guys are ready for next week. Get yourself geared up, save up, get ready, because it's going to be a big week. And we'll see you guys then. Until then, I have a video I'm going to drop as well. Little nickel and dime hunt that I did. So you guys will see that also. So, but until then, unless I find some Kansas tallgrass prairie W quarters, you guys won't see me until Monday night. So, or you might see an auction preview on Sunday night. We'll see. But until then, Mickey Rouse Banks signing off. Happy hunting, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.